Hey, it's Rich Tehrani. Thanks for watching. We're here at the ITEXPO Tech Super Show. It's the 25th anniversary. It's the 41st event. It's February 2024. It's actually Valentine's Day, and Dan Foster's with us with Telarus. Dan, how are you?
I'm great. Happy Valentine's Day, Rich. Come here.
So I didn't expect that. I'm going to have to change my intros going forward.
Yeah. I'll probably be the only one, Rich. I'm out there.
So tell us, Dan, for those people who don't know much about your company, can you tell us what you do?
Sure thing. I would expect they would know about our company at this point because we're actually a sponsor for you guys, so you're helping us get the great word out. But in all seriousness, we have about 10,000 partners, and what we try to do is accelerate their business. We accelerate their business through sales and education, but also we have contracts and commissions. And I think a lot of people almost think of us as an insurance company, right? So we're out there ensuring that they get their commissions every month when they work on these contracts. We've got over 400 suppliers that we're working with, so matching suppliers with opportunities for your VARs, resellers, MSPs, the folks who come to ITEXPO.
So it's really a crucial marketplace of buyers and sellers.
Absolutely. In fact, when we think about the typical buyer, there is none. We see everything from large VARs to single shops, we call them, soloists, who hang their shingle, and we have all of the capabilities. Whether you're a large VAR, come in and educate you. Maybe you don't have a security practice. We're going to go in and give you a line card extension to build out your security practice. If you're a single shop, or you're 5 folks, 5 women and men who hung their shingle and want to build a company, classic example of how to accelerate a business into selling technology.
Very exciting. And so are there any new things we should know about? Like, what are the kinds of things you've been working on?
Well, we're always working on that partner experience. And so, for example, in a couple weeks, we'll announce a whole new quoting experience. We're taking the likes of a cable finder together with our geo-quote capability, marrying it into a next-generation quoting capability, having access to the most amount of connectivity globally, worldwide. We've got education. Education is really where we've invested in over the last year. I'll give you a couple examples. We've got here, we're doing panels on AI. We're doing a keynote on AI. We're leaning into AI to instruct and then show partners how to move forward with AI, because their customers, Rich, are asking them, where should I go? And then finally, we've got suppliers. Our suppliers are continuously evolving because the landscape evolves. So for example, in cybersecurity, a lot of new entrants. What we are is vetting and grading and then bringing them in and helping the supplier reach audiences like your audience and enabling those sellers in those companies to move forward with those products. We got some great new ones in the security space. Exidium, TrueU, there's a whole capability there. In the cloud spaces, people are trying to trim cloud costs, right? We all went out and bought a lot of cloud over the years, trim cloud costs, using AI to do that. So there's a variety of products. And then finally, CX is exploding with the AI capabilities. Intelligent virtual assistant, et cetera. So we're codifying all those new suppliers, putting them into the portfolio, training our people on them.
Very, very exciting. So you gave us a bunch of highlights of how you guys are different. Are there any other things, or I guess those are features, or functionality, things that you're providing to the community, your ecosystem? Any other things that you do to differentiate? In other words, if there are partners out there or suppliers that are thinking of working with you as opposed to someone else out there, why would they go to you?
Yeah, and I think I'm going to underscore a couple. First off, our education, what we found is we can go everywhere from early selling. So we've got a sales and marketing track where people love it. In fact, we piloted it last year, sold out classes, all the way up through, if you will, 201 graduate series classes on CX and those capabilities. So if you're trying to think about what's that next generation contact center look like based on all the AI coming into the place, we've got a full track to walk you through a full partner experience that way. And then what I would say is we've probably got the largest operations team in the business focused on ensuring we take some of the pain out of what is often a difficulty implementing a connectivity service or getting your commissions paid. So we're very focused on that. partner experience.
What are some of the benefits for partners that haven't decided to work with a company like yours to give you a call or give you a try? Can you go through some of those?
Sure. I think it's going to go back to sales enablement, sales acceleration, and then really, Rich, I mean, I'm going to tell you again, it's at the end of the day, it's an insurance play for those folks who are wanting to ensure that we've got the right suppliers and they're going to get paid. You know, we've seen in the past, we just actually last year, we saw some bankruptcies happen, and we were one of 2 folks who were able to go get commission streams on a go-forward basis. So we think of the scale that we can bring to the business at this point in time. Think of it as the early days before the distributors, Ingram, Synex, Tech Data, and all the rest, consolidated. They actually created scale and the ease of doing business. That's what we're doing on the services side. So if you're in the services space, you want a recurring margin, you want a recurring business, I think our business is the right place to park it.
Fantastic. Anything else we should know?
Well, we're just excited to be here, Rich. You know, we've got a booth here, and you've got a lot of suppliers in our booth featuring new products, new capabilities, how they're getting into artificial intelligence, and how to enable the end user and the people selling that, how to actually address the AI challenge. 80% of the people are feeling the pressure, Rich, to actually do implementations around AI. Might be too quick, right? But as a CIO, CXO, you're feeling that pressure. So that's where you need a trusted advisor to help go through that with you, that sales process.
And it's worth mentioning that, you know, your booth is consistently one of the busiest in the entire event, right? So you're obviously doing something right.
Well, we appreciate it. You know, and again, hats off to our suppliers. Our suppliers are world class. As I said, vetting and grading of suppliers. We've got a supplier management team that's second to none in the industry, and so we're super excited by the folks in our booth as well as the folks visiting. So come join us. I'm not sure which booth it is. I got my marketing people over there. They're probably telling me, but
you can't miss it. It's on the right side of the exhibit hall.
Yeah, appreciate it. Right.
Thanks for being here.
Hey, Rich, happy Valentine's Day.